Alright, so let's start filling this out. Parts on a coordinate plane. These are your steps. Okay? If, identify the x-coordinate of a point. If it is positive, you will move what direction? Right. So when we're talking about x's and it's positive, we move to the right. If it's negative on the x, we move to the left. So here's how we do it. Beginning at the center. What did I call the center?
Origin.
That's your origin. So everyone write origin below center. Beginning at the origin, beginning at the center, that 0, 0 point on the coordinate plane. It goes right here. It's called the origin. One step ahead of it. So beginning at the center of the coordinate plane, which is called the origin, move according to the x coordinate. So you move x first, always, no matter what. X comes first in the alphabet, it comes first in coordinate planes. So then you have to identify the y-coordinate of a point. So if we look at the y-axis, if it's positive, you go what direction?
Right.
Y.
Up.
Up. So y, we move up. If it is negative, we move down. Okay, so here's kind of what those points mean. Let's go down to this example at the bottom. We'll do more examples, but this is just kind of a really guided one. I want to plot the point -2, -3. That's what we call an ordered pair. The x-coordinate is what?
Negative and positive.
Yes, but in here, what do we think? Which number is my x and which number is my y? Okay, so everyone write that above. This is how you write an ordered pair. X, comma, y. X, comma, y is your ordered pair. That's how it's always written. X comes before y in the alphabet. X is written first. It is always xy, xy every single time. You write xy, you graph xy. So what's my x-coordinate? What is it, everyone?
-2.
My x-coordinate is -2. This tells us to move how many spaces? 2 spaces. What direction?
Left.
So I'm starting where? What's my starting point?
Origin.
The origin. So I'm going to start here, so I'm going to put a dot. I'm not going to make you do this every time, but just for the notes part, we're going to put it, okay? And I'm moving how many spaces?
2.
And what direction?
Left.
So just for your notes, I'm going to have you draw an arrow left to 2. What's the y-coordinate point?
-3.
-3. This tells us to move how many spaces?
3.
And what direction?
Down. Up.
It's negative,
Down.
so we move down. Positives go up, negatives go down when we're talking about y. So then same thing, I'm now going to start where?
Origin.
I already started at my origin and I went where?
To the left.
I went to the left too, so where should I start?
At the left.
I should start where I ended, right? So I go 0 to -2, and then what am I going to do?
Put it down to -3.
I'm going to go down, draw another arrow to -3, and I'm going to put a dot right there. Because that's -2, -3. And then I'm going to label that that point is -2, -3. It's the same motion every single time, just based off the numbers you're given. So for instance, if I gave you these numbers, 1, 4. I give you the ordered pair 1, 4. What's my starting point? Origin, so I have my dot on my origin. The 1 tells me to do what? Go right. How many? So I'm going to draw an arrow over. And then what does the 4 tell me to do? Go up how many?
4.
So then I'm going to go up 4. And I'm going to put a dot. And then I'm going to label that that is 1, 4. Okay, let's do this one. What if I give you the point 2, negative 3? 2, negative 3. What's my starting point? What's my starting point, everyone? Origin. What does the 2 tell me to do? Go to what direction? So I'm going to go 2 to the right. And what's the negative 3 tell me to do? Go down 3, put a dot, label it 2, negative 3. Alright. Now, what if I did this instead? What if I gave you this point here? I'm going to label it A. Now, instead of me giving you the ordered pair like I did here, I'm giving you the point and you need to tell me the ordered pair. So what's my starting point, everyone? The origin. What direction do I go first? Do I go side to side, or do I go left or right, or do I go up or down?
Left.
And how many left am I going?
4.
So what should the first number be inside my parentheses?
Negative 4.
Good. Does that make sense, everyone?
Yeah.
Then what am I going to do?
Go up 3.
Go up how many?
3.
And is that what number? Positive 3 or a negative 3?
Positive.
So what is my ordered pair of point A?
Negative 4, 3.
Negative 4, 3. Okay, so we're going to